What's up? What's up? What's up? Look, the purpose of me doing this today is because, generally I don't get caught up in the media. Let me go ahead and move my bar here real quick. I generally don't get caught up in the media and Hollywood or, all the different things that they do in the industry because I know it's just that it's literally an industry and it's a scripted industry at that. And I generally don't touch it because man, it's an energy, it's just an energy drainer, and they divert your energy and keep you off your assignments and what you need to be doing in terms of building a better day and a happier day, happier tomorrow for yourself. But I found it, just very important that I do this. And the reason why I'm doing this one is for the simple fact that so many cats act like they don't know what's going on. They act like they are completely clueless to what's going on. And I'm shocked, I'm shocked. I'm being honest with you because it's like I see why we keep as a society. Now, right now, I'm not even talking about just black or white. I'm talking about just as a society. So I'm talking about everybody. I see how we keep, you know, basically falling for the okie doke. And it's because we don't know how to read the tea leaves. And why we don't know how to read the tea leaves, why we can't see the forest from the trees, we can't see the forest from the trees because we don't know how they move. And when you know how they move, you know how to basically see something one time or even hear something without even seeing it, even hear it, and like, nah, bro, that's garbage. That's stage. Don't give your energy to that. But again, we have this Will Smith and Chris Rock that's not only trending, in America, but it's trending in Africa. It's trending in Africa. It's everywhere, and everybody's just giving their energy to something that is staged. Y'all forgot that both of these guys actors, right? And I must say, I don't even think they did a great job. I've seen them do a hell of a lot better in a lot of other their movies that they've starred in. But I want to get to the information and I want to show you exactly why it's staged. Now, again, I saw this one time and I knew it was staged because I know how they move. I know about black shaming. I know when it's February, even though it's March now, but I'm giving you an example how at certain times of year, how they have these rituals and the things that they do. So I know that when they do certain things, that it's a program. And it's so important that we don't get caught up in these programs because they are literally entertaining the world to death. So you know what? I'm gonna play something I've dropped on a couple of social media platforms, but it seemed like people really not picking up on it. So I want y'all to check this out, listen in, and tell me now. This is again Shawn Wayans, as you can read, basically imitating Chris Rock. But this happened in 2000 at the MTV Awards. I didn't even know anything about this. Actually, shout out to Zachary Hubbard. This guy, that's a gematria guy. That's the guy who basically can give you the codes by the letters and the numbers and tell you what time it is. Shout out to Zach. He actually didn't even do a video because he probably felt like it was worth it. He was like, y'all should know better. He just actually put up a clip, let you judge for yourself. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put up a clip and I'm gonna let you judge for yourself. And this is identical 22 years later to what transpired just early this week. So check it out. Check it out.
We got a lot of celebrities here tonight. A lot of last year's winners. We got the Backstreet Boys. NSYNC.
Hold on, let me turn it up. Okay, we about to get rocking. We got to get rocking. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and rewind this bad boy because I want to make sure y'all don't miss nothing. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna tell y'all what to look for. But after it run back, I'm gonna highlight and say this is what you need to look for. So let me go ahead and run this. Look at Buster Girl over there. You see how Buster Girl living? You see how he dressed? It's all about black shaming, homie, but I'm gonna be quiet.
A lot of last year's winners. We got the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears. Boy, it looks like white team 99 up in this bitch. Britney Spears got her new album out, her new song. Oops, I did it again. Oops, she did it again. She did it again, y'all. What the f did you do the first time? What else is up? We got Eve here. Oh, my bad. That's Cisco. We got a little bit of Destiny's Child here tonight. That's right. Got the new hit song. Say my name, say my name. What name? Every time I learn the name, you kick the out the group. I say your name. How about temporary? We got a lot of rappers here. That's right. Jay-Z, Jigga, the Jigga Man, Jigga what? Jigga who? Jigga in the club, that's who. And how could you mention rap without talking about my man P. Diddy? P. Diddy, Sean John, Sean Puppet Cone. Got in a little bit of trouble this year, huh, Pup? Got in some trouble. Went out and hired Johnny Cochran. Actually, you didn't hire Johnny Cochran, you just sampled OJ's defense team. That's right. Speaking of OJ, OJ's in the news again, trying to make a comeback, promote his new website. OJ with a website? What the is going on? And you know the address? www.//youain'tdeadyet.com. Thank you very much. Oh no, puppy, not.
You see that? Oh my God. You see what I just said?
What's that big ass? Oh my God, I can't take all that. Backstreet Boys. It's about time you had another hit. Go to hell. Go to hell.
That's what Hollywood do. That's how Hollywood get it in. That's how Hollywood get it in. Public shaming at its finest. Public shaming at its finest. That's how Hollywood get it in. So let me go ahead and exit out because I want to talk to my people real quick. So let me go ahead and exit out real quick. Boy, I tell you, ain't just one moment. That ain't what I want to do either. All right. Well, let me just talk. I haven't done Zoom in so long. And oh, there it is. I know what to do. There we go. And let me go ahead and stop sharing for a second. All right. No, I'm not doing it, man. My fault, y'all. Give me just, there we go. I'm tripping. All right. So yeah. So basically, in a nutshell, that's what I want to highlight. Now, I'm going to show you, obviously, the video that many of you all are very familiar with. As a matter of fact, I know if you're here watching this 9 times out of 10, you're here because of what you saw when you wanted to just get another person's take on it. This is the best take you're going to get. Ain't nobody out here talking about it like this. No one's out here providing you, first of all, with cold hard evidence, which, oh, by the way, is not like I've done something immaculate and great. All I simply did was I'm in tune and I'm basically in the right circles where I'm privy to information a lot faster than some others. And then I just simply take that, you apply critical thinking, and I run with it. Now, I want to highlight on a couple of things. By the way, Sean Wayans, I mean, I think he did a better job acting than both Will, and Chris Rock. But you know, that's a whole nother conversation in and of itself, because he really had that Chris Rock thing patent. He had it down, which again, these guys are actors. These guys are actors. But even as he opened up, he got into it real early. Now, you're not going to tell me, and actually, I probably need to show another one, because when he actually went in on Eve, basically called her Cisco, we all know back in the early 2000s, late 90s, what type of hairdo Cisco generally rocked. Cisco generally had the short dyed hair. A lot of times it was kind of like blonde, gold, and all that. What did Jada have? She had basically the short gold hair, whatever you want to call it. This stuff is programming. This stuff is ritualistic. This is what they sign up for in Hollywood. They have to be humiliated. They have to go through these certain things, because this is all a part of their whole cabal and what they're a part of. So this is what they sign up for, you know, to continue, to stay in, you know, this type of market in terms of how they make their money. Now think about it. This is also a gender shame of the Black woman. It's no coincidence. First of all, you got Shawn Wayans impersonating Chris Rock. Then as he impersonating, when we're talking about 22 years earlier, because these guys real good at planning their stuff. They real good at letting that, you know, laying down that blueprint, because they want to make sure that that thing is executed to precision. But you have Shawn Wayne going in on Eve and basically calling her Cisco, basically gender shaming in terms of, hey, she a woman, but she looked like a man. I mean, that's what they're saying at the end of the day. Now let's do the correlation. Let's run it back. And now you have, just the other day, Chris Rock calling Jada G.I. Joe Jane. What the fuck? I mean, come on, like, we already know if you're talking about a G.I. Joe, the first thing gonna come to your mind is a man. It's another gender shame. This is what they sign up for. This is why they're always getting shamed the way they're getting shamed. But as long as they getting these checks and they sucking up all your energy and they keeping you distracted, they don't care, because that's what they signed up for, because they sellouts. They sellouts. And this is exactly the things that I intend to really go in on all these guys. I don't care if they're in the rap industry. I don't care who they are, because all these guys are clowns and they're sellouts, just period, point blank. So let's go move forward. Let's look at some of the other things that if he was making the jokes, really the highlight is him digging in on Eve and calling her Cisco. And then even at the end, again, you have Black on Black humiliation. Out of all the people, you know, he went in on Britney Spears, he went on the Backstreet Boys, but who was the first one to take that stage and smack the taste out of Shawn Wayne's mouth, allegedly, by acting? It was Puff Daddy. Same scenario. Again, this was more of a joke type thing. This was more of it's all a big joke to the cabal, but it was more of a, you know, just like, hey, we all just having fun. This is just all, you know, comic relief. But you have, after the same shame of Will Smith against against Chris, against Jada and Will, you have Will come and smack Chris Rock. I mean, like, this don't get any clearer. I mean, it's not even like Shawn Wayans was acting like somebody else. He was impersonating Chris Rock. And then 22 years later, they fulfilled the ritual. Now, what I can't stand, and another thing that got my juices flowing about this, because all on the internet, people ignorant enough to say how Shawn Wayne, how Shawn Wayne is, predicted, out of all things, y'all gonna try to play me with the prediction. Y'all gonna, oh, so he a psychic now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got the crystal ball in his hand now. Okay, you know, people sliding on over to him at 12 o'clock midnight, trying to see what's going on in their family now. You know what I'm saying? He watching the stars now. Man, if y'all don't stop this foolishness, man, y'all better get hip to what they doing. Y'all better get hip to how they pulling the okie dokie on y'all on a consistent basis. Like, this don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense at all. Y'all falling for this hook, line, and sinker, man. You know, and I know all that. I don't even think all these people dumb enough to say that he predicted this. I think that may be some bots generating this stuff, man. But again, that's that predictive programming. You know, instead of going to it and being objective, they already sowing that seed before you can even get to the information. They're sowing that seed that, oh, it was predicted. Nah, it wasn't predicted. And I got plenty more for that, because you know me, I go in on the Bible and all them religions too. I keep telling y'all cats, that crap ain't predicted. That ain't no fulfillment of no God's word. The same people who wrote that trash are now the descendants of those people basically carrying out their tasks. It ain't no prediction. If I say that I'm going to the store tomorrow and I take my black behind to the store, that ain't no prediction. Damn it, that's what I wanted to do. I need y'all to get it together, bro. I need y'all to get it together, man. This just ain't making no sense. Now let's jump into the Will Smith so we can again look at both videos, and then again you be your own judge, because my goodness, man, yeah, I laid it out all on the table for you. So let me go ahead and stop this sharing real quick, and let me do a new share. Excuse me. Let me do a new share and go back to this screen, and let's get this in real quick. Go ahead and hide that floating keyboard. All right. Where did I go? Okay. So let's go with this jump. All right, let's go. Let's go. I pushed the wrong thing, but it's all good. I want y'all to see this.
Denzel, Macbeth, loved it. I love the part where it said, King Lear don't got nothing on me. Y'all gotta see it, it's really good. You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
I'm gonna teach you something real quick. I just caught it. You can't tell he leaning into it. He know what's about to go down. He leaning into it. Think about it. He didn't put his hand out like, oh, bro, I'm gonna dap you up. You know, it's all good. We just joking. He didn't put his arms out like he about to embrace him. They about to, you know, give each other the brother hug. He didn't do none of that. This man got a stance like, okay, you know, we acting now, bro. Don't be going in on me like this now. You know, you know, you need to pull up a little bit. You need to give him some action, but you need to pull up. Check it out. Check it out. He leaning in on it, man. I mean, this stuff can't be so obvious, bro.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Take my name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a...
All right. That's another thing. When Will was walking back, he had a smirk on his face. Now, how the hell did Will turn from a smirk on his face, which I thought was a sorry job acting? Some people say, oh, nah, he was about that action, so he walked away like, yeah, I just took care of business. All I know is any scrap I ever got, after scrap, I'm heated. You know, you're drilling out the roof. You know, ain't nobody smiling, man. Ain't nobody smiling. You wasn't smiling. That's why you walked up there, because you had to straighten something out. You don't, I've never. And then for him to get all angry and, you know what I'm saying, act like he's acting, man. He's acting. You know, I remember watching Will a long time ago and how he told the story about his son, Jaden, and how Jaden basically pointed out something to him in terms of like, Dad, I can tell you're conjuring and thinking about the same thoughts every time you start to cry. Every time you try to hit that emotional climax when you're making a movie or you're in a scene, whatever the case may be on, you basically, I could tell you're thinking about the same thing. And Will was like, yeah, he called me out on that. I'm pretty much paraphrasing it. This is essentially what I'm getting from this, because he's acting. He's acting. I'm gonna let it play.
A G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for Best Documentary. Now, the beauty of documentaries, because they make you, when you watch one, you feel smart. Like you watched them, like you read a book or something. But all you really did was get high and watch Netflix. So here we go.
All right. So with that being said, again, now some may point to the fact that, oh, you know what? Well, Chris was kind of he was kind of stuttering. Let me all right. So some may point to the fact that, oh, Chris, he was kind of shook up, bro. Like, you know what you signed up for. It's like hazing. So of course you're gonna be like shook up, I mean, everybody tweeting about it, everybody putting it on IG, they putting it on Facebook. I mean, he know what time it is. But guess what? It's that or put on a skirt, because that's what they make them do. They got to put on a skirt. They got to dance for the man. They got to bend over for the man. That's what they do. That's why I don't rock with none of these guys. They are sellouts. These guys don't do nothing, not only for the Black communities, they don't do nothing for Africa as a whole. They don't do nothing for our people. They don't give us positive examples. It's one reason why I never rock with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is not a hallmark for the Black community. You know what I'm saying? He's never been, all that stuff that he's put out over the years. None of that uplifts and reinforces what a Black family household should look like. None of it. And this is what it's all shaming. It's shaming on so many levels, man. That's why I don't even hardly watch TV. I mean, I don't got no time for these guys, man. I don't have time for these guys, because they ain't got time for us. We could talk about the Bole. We could talk about these secret societies and organizations that they're a part of, where they've taken oaths to sell us out and not do anything, but that's a whole nother deeper conversation. Y'all got to do that research for yourself. Bole, B-O-U-L-E, Bole. And it ain't new. This stuff been around for over 50 years. Well over 50 years. It was around for over 50 years when I first found out about it. So again, you have, I want to see the clip, if I can find that, of where they actually showed Eve, because I just want you guys to kind of get her, basically get her demeanor, how she looked, how she reacted to it. And maybe they did. I just kind of missed it. I probably missed it because I'm just, I want to look at these other things and really get to the point. I want to see this one more time. Let me see here. Let me see if they show it.
Tonight, a lot of last year's winners. We got the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears. Boy, it look like white Team 99 up in this bitch. Britney Spears got her new album out, her new song. Oops, I did it again. Oops, she did it again. She did it again, y'all. What the f did you do the first time? What else is up?
Yours truly is in the audience, ironically.
Oh, my bad. That's Cisco. We got a little bit of
Okay.
Destiny's Child here tonight. That
I thought they showed Eve. You have to look at it, look for it in another one, but obviously the joke's on Eve. And I'm calling Eve Cisco. I mean, you know, you have another video where they actually turn the camera to it. I'm not gonna, you know, go through the process of trying to look for that particular video and then cut to that scene. But I mean, you know, again, my intentions was just to really bring out to the point of like, man, look, we got to be able to see things clearly, man. That's why we so duped by religion. That's why we so duped by this stupid illness that's been covering the earth for over 2.5 years. I mean, come on, bro. We ain't in no damn sci-fi movie. What's wrong with y'all? Ain't nothing gonna cover the earth for 2.5 years and make people die. Like, seriously, bro. Like y'all better start doing your research and find out what's really going on and how these people really getting sick. I mean, again, man, like I'll just say this. If something was covering the earth for 2.5 years, then guess what? It would be all in our ventilation systems. Forget, you know, putting on a face diaper. We wouldn't even be able to go outside our own, you know, homes. You know, we wouldn't be able to do anything because it would be in our ventilation system. You know, we would be done. Everybody would be done. We're talking about covering the whole world. We're not talking about being isolated to a certain location. You know, we're talking about covering the whole world. I mean, seriously, we're talking about covering the whole world. I feel like Allen Iverson right now. We're talking about covering the whole world, y'all. We're talking about covering the whole world, man. Bruh, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Stop rooting for these people. This, you know, supposedly honoree that was just appointed by Biden, who she's basically the first Black woman to step into this place, who can't tell to step into this court position of Supreme Court, and she can't even tell what a man and a woman is, specifically what a woman is. I mean, come on, man. Come on, bro. And these people don't look like you when they put them in office. Have you seen the pictures of her family? Who have you seen not only who she married to, but you know, the other folks that are in her family? Come on, man. These people are all a part of a same family unit. You gotta know history. That's how they do this thing. All the presidents are blood related. I ain't even tend to go in on all this stuff. But man, we gotta pick up some books. I mean, for real, we gotta pick up some books. I mean, we live in an era where they done made it 10 times easier than, you know, our forefathers that bring this information, like a Dr. Yusuf Ben Jockin, like a Dr. Clark, you know, you have Dr. Well, he's not a doctor in terms of having it in front of his name, but Johnny G. Jackson. I mean, like, these guys were born in 1905, 1915, 1918, respectively. These guys had to go to the libraries. These guys had to venture and go off into Egypt and find out all the information and see the stuff on the walls and see the inscriptions so they could come back and tell you, hey, bro, Jesus fake. What you know, these religions are all just basically put together to control you and to keep you from elevating and basically tapping into your deeper self. They had to get some real work in. They made it easy for us, man. Or better yet, just the era we're living in is making it easy. Get out of the matrix. Get out of the matrix. Get out of the matrix. That's what the message is. Get out of the matrix. I'm going to end it right there. I don't have nothing else to say. Get out of the matrix. Peace.